In Japanese, there's a term called oakon. I'm starting to get deeply concerned about the future of our channel.
Views are down, and the future of our channel is in jeopardy. So, I decided to talk to my bilingual daughter about this subject.
What really matters is not about how many people watches. It's about...
Please check it out.
Mina has been very busy these days, and so we barely have any time to talk. So today, we're gonna have a chance to ask each other some questions.
Yeah.
All right, how are things going?
Good.
Busy?
Busy, really busy.
I bet.
I go home at around 3:30.
From school?
Yeah.
And then you have dance, and usually that lasts until when?
Moose along and 9 o'clock.
Whoa, that is late. So yeah, usually she ends up getting home at around 8 or 9. That's usually around the time I get home. So it's nice that we get to eat dinner together. But other than that, I barely see her. So today, you can ask me any questions you want. What's it gonna be?
How are you doing on YouTube?
Well, as you know, you and Mommy and Tato and Riley are all very cooperative. So thanks to you guys, we've been able to grow our YouTube steadily. But our most recent video hasn't done as well as some of the other ones, and I'm starting to get deeply concerned about the future of our channel. In Japanese, there's a term called oakon.
Oakon?
Yeah.
What's oakon?
Well, owa stands for owateru.
Oh yeah, finish?
Yeah, and kon is content. So it's like content that's no longer popular, content that's finishing up. And so I'm really worried that maybe English family videos aren't as popular as they used to be a couple years ago. Why do you think that is?
Because people like Hikakin
Yeah,
is here.
that's a good point, yeah. There are amazing YouTubers who do it for a living and they're very entertaining. We also have comedians, Geinin, who also has YouTube channels. And so I watch that content, you know, it's really entertaining.
Yeah, Kamaitachi, right?
Yes, my favorite. So yeah, that's a very big reason. There's also AI, that's another big reason. There are a lot of people producing AI content, and so our content is getting buried underneath all the new content that's coming out. And recently I started Instagram to try to promote our channel, and I didn't realize it, but there are so many 英語系 YouTubers, you know, English YouTubers.
Yeah.
Many of them are much younger than I am, much better looking. Maybe they live abroad, they live fancy, exciting lives. Maybe they have a team. And the English content that they produce is so entertaining. So it's like, how do I compete with that? That's really how I'm feeling too. But we can't replicate the authenticity, but we can't replicate the authenticity of how we interact with each other. And so I hope people will find value in that. But yeah, I'm really worried about what's going to happen to our channel. I don't know, you're so busy, so I can barely get you on these days. How do you feel about YouTube?
Well, the YouTube was Mina's only 自慢 point.
That's not true. You have a lot of good positive points.
Oh yeah, but before, like these days we're learning about what you want to be if you grew up.
Right.
And my friends say they want to be a YouTuber, you know? And you know, Mina could 自慢 like I'm a senpai, like that.
You can show off? Yeah. I mean, it's definitely a popular occupation. It's exciting, right? I can see why many kids would say that. But for you, you don't feel like it's a burden on your lifestyle or anything like that?
No?
Okay. And since you barely have time to take videos like this, recently, when I'm taking you to your musical school, we have a camera set up, right? And so I'm trying to take short form videos because even those little snippets are valuable, I think, and it's a good memory for me, you know?
Yeah, these days you're taking a lot of shorts.
Yes.
Or like you and Mommy are talking about stories or something.
That's right. Yeah, she's helping me out with that. And Instagram is very addictive. Like even making that content, because each video is only about 1 minute long. So it's really easy to produce. So I like to come up with new creative ideas. Not all of them have worked well though. For example,
ASMR.
So Mina has been really into ASMR, and so she really wanted to produce an ASMR video. And I said, hey, we could do that, but it has to be linked to English somehow. So we did the whole onomatopoeia thing. Yeah, number-wise, it didn't do too well, but I love that video.
Really, you know? I don't know why people doesn't like this.
Do it in front of the mic. How can you not love that? No, I get it. ASMR is soothing, you know, and it's fun to watch. You have a smartphone now, so you can make your own contents if you'd like. I have all this equipment, so I'd be happy to share it with you if you'd like.
I want to.
Yeah, but on the main channel, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna make the cut. But going back to YouTube, when I see the numbers starting to go down, my motivation really starts to go down. And then at some point, I'm just like, God, is this all worth it? You know, because the time I'm spending editing videos, I could be spending with you guys. Or sometimes Taito's like, let's play video games, or you're like, let's do movie night. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I really have to work. I have to meet this deadline. You know, and I wouldn't have to do that anymore if we just quit this channel. And so that's something that I'm starting to think about. It's like maybe the end is near.
But I don't want to quit.
Really? Why do you say that?
Well, because it's not about the numbers. What really matters? What really matters is not about how many people watches. It's about how we have a good time, my family, and share it to everybody.
Yeah, you're totally right. I mean, when we make these videos, we have a great time. And then when we go back and watch old videos, like the boys love it, right?
Yeah.
And you're right, we are creating lasting memories. So I would continue it just for that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't get too hung up on numbers and just really produce good videos for our family and for our fans out there. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. And also, I'm gonna 例える into when you're trying to remember kanji.
Okay.
Like if you can't remember, like even you write so many same kanjis and you can't remember it, it means that you're doing the different way.
Oh.
So you have to try to make it a little bit different by how you do it usually. And then if you try to do it, maybe it will be a little easier to do.
Okay. So that's for kanji. So how would you relate that to video making?
Like always, you're trying to produce Riley or Tate, you know, because they're young. But remember the 英研究行ってみたよ? Remember? That was really cute, but not really people watched. Or like, I think they're just pushing good buttons because Riley's cute. I think that they want to watch how we can use those words into life.
Okay. So instead of focusing on just Riley's cuteness, I need to show examples of how those words are used in real life situations.
Yeah, because that was the 英研究 was really cute. I loved it. I think that could be one option too. But I think you should make another one about Riley trying to use these words for life.
That's really good feedback. I don't know about Riley using Ake and Yuki words, but yeah, difficult words. We could definitely do that. All right, yeah, thank you. I'll try that. It's not just about cuteness of the kids, right? We really have to try to produce good value for our viewers. So you're absolutely right. Thank you. Can you help me out too?
Yeah.
Because I think Aiken-wise, you're at what, level 2-ish?
Yeah. These days I passed Junni.
Okay, so at this point, I must preface it by saying, I know that in our past video we said no more Aiken for Mina, but she started doing Kumon. And at Kumon, they offered these Aikens at that school. So we're just like, oh, why not, right? So she took Junnikyu.
Yeah.
How did you do on that?
The ichijishiken?
The writing part?
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, it was so easy for me.
You can say she aced it. And I think that's around high school level?
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, Kumon has been very beneficial. Yeah. We used to do homework in the morning time, and it was very stressful, right? Because there's so little time. I had to take care of the boys too. And so we got through it. But at some point, I'm just like, you know what? I need to let someone else handle this. So we looked around, and then we realized that Kumon is a really good place to help her with her reading and writing and grammar. All the things that she'd been missing, right? Speaking wise, I can handle that. Listening, she gets that every day. But reading and writing, we're going to let Kumo take care of it. And I think that's been very, very helpful. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I think it's really nice. Besides my dance school and the Kumo is really close, you know? It's
Nice.
neighbors.
It's conveniently located. Yeah. And didn't they give you like a special keychain or something?
Oh yeah, difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? Who gets those?
And the people who only get until J kyosai.
Which is like high school level?
J1 is 高校1年.
And so since you're already doing that,
Yeah.
they gave you a special reward, which is like this gold keychain.
Yeah, silver. And they also gave me like it's like a little file thing.
Nice.
They gave that to me too with a set.
It's always nice to get those kind of rewards for working so hard. And YouTube also has something, a silver play button. Do you know how many subscribers you need for that?
10 million?
No, that's too much. 100,000
Yeah, 100.
or 10万人. Yeah, we still have ways to go, but that's kind of my goal there, is to try to get that 銀の盾. And it'll say BUZZLINGUAL on there and we can proudly display it in our room. So maybe I shouldn't quit until we get there.
Daddy, I think the 順番 is 銀, 金, and then ダイヤモンド.
Maybe. Yeah, well, forget about those. Maybe when you kids are older, you could go for that. But for me, if I get silver, I'll be content.
But I think, it's kind of hard to make so many viewers for English ones. Well, because, there's not really kids and stuff, like, I'm gonna learn English like that. And when suddenly watch ours, there's no way that they will do that.
Yeah.
So only like grown-ups and stuff watch, So it's really hard to make so many viewers. Besides, I don't think children really like doing 勉強 or studies. So I think, just like going until Goma or something, I think it's amazing.
Okay, thank you for saying that.
She is worth more to me than any diamond play button.
Yeah, you're right. We are dealing with a smaller pool to begin with, so maybe we shouldn't try to compare ourselves with big YouTubers like Hikakin, right? Yeah, that's a very good point. Thank you. And even though I have, aspirations for getting a certain number of subscribers, I will never sacrifice you guys. Like, family always comes first. So I don't want to be the type of family YouTuber that forces the kids to perform and act and do all these things. And even with filming, it's almost like once every 2 months, right? We really don't do a lot of YouTube videos. If you ever feel like it's too much or it's a burden on your lifestyle, like, I'm never going to push it. Having said that, maybe I need to start creating content on my own. But who wants to see a oji-san trying to teach English, right? So yeah, we'll have to figure something out.
But Mina's thinking, actually, I have 2 suggestions.
Okay.
And one, like, how are you gonna say 2ヶ月に1回?
Once every 2 months?
Yeah, once every 2 months, you make a special 動画.
Oh.
Maybe the viewers will watch the special 動画 and stuff.
What would the special 動画 be about?
Will be like a little bit funner, but learns a lot of English.
More fun and also more educational?
Yeah.
Do you have any ideas?
Remember before we were talking about like we do these kind of games, but we do it in the family, but we talk in English, of course. These kind of game 動画 and stuff.
Sure, like the what's in the box game where you try to touch and try to guess what it is.
Yeah.
Or maybe one person has something different.
Yeah.
That might be fun. Yeah, a lot to set up, but yeah.
And there's something called the Waldorf. I think that's better than touching.
How does that work?
It's actually the same, but Waldorf, they get a card and only one people's different,
Only one person is different.
Yeah, and then we have to talk, Like, let's say you're Suito, You're the Ulf, and I'm Suido, And then like, 水が出ます like that. You're actually gonna talk in English, but like, water's gonna coming out like that. You say, does water come out like that? And you say like, you can drink water from there like that. You can drink, right?
Yeah.
So like, oh, like that.
Yeah.
But some people will get the different thing, right?
And so that person is like, wait a minute, that sounds different from what I have, but I also don't want people to know that I'm the wolf, right? That might be fun. How many people do we need to play that?
More than 3, I mean.
Okay, so we got you, me, mommy.
Maybe Tito. Or maybe join Saki.
Sure. That might be fun.
Yeah.
Or we could do a YouTube collab with some people.
If you have any good ideas, please write in the comments.
Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you
Next time!
Bye.
I don't know why people doesn't like this.
How can you not love that?